Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, this is Dan Land Pro. We at youtube.com, Steppers Express, and we're showing you something new today, which is how to use slides in StreamYard. Just as we promised, that will be our next show or our next tutorial. And this involves how to make stepping video. So let's get started. Okay, so as always, we want to go over to StreamYard and we want to log in. And once we log in, we want to create a studio. So let's create a studio, new broadcast. So today, what I want to do is record only because I want you to see what I'm doing. We're not really going live. So let's hit record only. We're going to give it a title and we're going to call it Slides. StreamYard Slides. Because that's what we're showing you today. StreamYard Slides. Okay, so we're going to create a broadcast. So we already got a tutorial on Steppers Express about how to do the basics in StreamYard. So we're not going to go over that. We're going over StreamYard Slides. It's a very easy process, very easy tool. So we got our microphone, we got our camera. So let's get started. Enter studio. So we got our background image. So we can come up on the screen, but if I come up on the screen, then you won't be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So we're just going to leave the background image in the queue so we can use that. So what you want to do with slides, if you notice, if you come down here to present, now we've been over all of this in our other tutorials, so make sure you go over there and see it, the basics, StreamYard basics. So what we do is we talked about slides. So what you do is you come down here where it say present, you click on slides, and you notice in slides you can use Google Slides or you can use your computer. Now watch what happens when I click computer. It's going to give me my slide sharing tips, and it says we currently support Google Slides, PowerPoint, and PDF. And then it says video and animations are currently not supported. We recommend adding them as a separate video files. Using Keynote, inside of Keynote, go to File Export to then select PDF. So in other words, if you use Keynote, you can put your files or your images or your slideshow in and export it as PDFs, and then you can use them here in StreamYard. Same thing with PowerPoint, same thing with Google Slides. Each one have a different process, especially Google, because you know when you dig with Google Slides, you got to do a couple of other things before you can go actually full screen. So I use Keynote because this Keynote got a lot of new bells and whistles. And then what you say, upload file. So we're going to go get that Keynote file and show you how these slides work. So I'm going to go find that Keynote file and I put it in what I call pages. So that's the file they're in. So these are the images that I use. But the one that I'm looking for is StreamYard tutorial. So I'm going to click on that and then I'm going to hit open. Now you're going to see it processing down here where it says uploading right here to the bottom left, right where you see my camera. If I want to add my camera to the screen, you're going to see it loading right down there. So we're going to wait till it finish processing, and then we're going to show you what's happening with slides. Okay, so now that we're processed and we're all ready to go, you see down here where it says add to stream, you see it says StreamYard tutorial. So we're going to hit add to stream. Now you see that's my opening slide. So if I was doing a presentation, I can speak on each slide and progress or advance through each slide as if I was doing a presentation or live presentation. There's other maneuvers that we can do, but we're going to show you those in a later tutorial. This is just to show you how you can do a slideshow in StreamYard. So if I wanted to discuss this particular slide, let's bring me on camera. So now you see I can adjust how I want this to show according to the screens that we showed you in basic StreamYard. So I can have it play however I want and discuss it according to how I want it on screen. So it doesn't matter. Just like you see here, I could discuss it as a tutorial, and I still have control over my slides. So watch as I progress through the slides. So let's take me off and just have the slide screen up. So now you'll see I can choose here to go through my slides, or I can choose the arrows to go through my slides. So let's go to the next slide. So this is a slide of me with my Stepaganza 2022 Lifetime Achievement Award. I was supposed to receive that in 21, but they didn't have it because of situations going on around the world. But I got it in 2022. And it's not for dance or anything like that. It's just a lot of work that I did with video and stuff like that over the years. So that's a slideshow that you can pretty much do as far as your presentations, depending on what your topic is. So then you can have, like, this is one I did, a thumbnail for Father's Day video I did. So this is just something that you can constantly discuss as far as graphics. And as you notice, I also do my own graphics. And these are just things that you can do. So let's go to the next slide. So just like you're doing a presentation, next slide. So this is just some work that I do. A lot of times y'all don't see this particular part of what I do as far as my design layouts and some of the graphic arts that I do as far as things that's not related to stepping. So everything is not about stepping with me, or video, or podcast, or some of the things that you see me discuss. A lot of things are just about different subjects, like you see me showing here, StreamYard Slides. Now, we don't just do StreamYard. This is just what we started this particular channel off with. So as you see me progress through the slides, you see some of the work that we do as far as these slides go. So let's do our next slide. So each slide is ones that we can discuss and go through. And if you notice, I went through each slide, and then when you finish, you can come to that last slide, and then you'll see where you can exit. So now you see the X here. So if I want to exit this, I can exit this, and you'll see me go off screen, and you'll see my background image come back on. Now, what I really want to show you about slides is that a lot of times when you get to that last image, like here, the cool thing you can have, or something that you can do, if you really don't want to deal with just going straight to camera or straight to a background image, you can go to a video, which could be an outro. So you may finish your slideshow, and now you want to end your production. You may go to straight to a video or anything that you want to do. So you might go and hit a video. And then when your video finished playing, what's going to probably happen is at the end, the background image is just going to pop back up. You see how I went back to the background? So all of these are tutorials that we'll be sharing with you on how to make some of these things happen, how to transition between slides. But as you notice, you can use slides. You can use Keynote slides that you export as PDFs. You can use PowerPoint, so you can bring a PowerPoint file in here and have your slides in that PowerPoint and use it in StreamYard. Or you can use Google Slides and go through the process on how Google Slides want you to do before you can use it in this particular platform. So that's pretty much it. I'm Dan Land Pro, and we're going to continue to share some of these tools and some of these platforms and software with you as far as how to produce stepping video, but you can use them on other platforms, and you can use it for other reasons. This is just a channel that we always want to build, and so I decided to build it and share some of these things with you. Till next time, make sure you go over to youtube.com, Steppers Express, hit that subscribe and that like button. Hey, I'm Dan Land Pro. Peace.